So we actually did get the payout over here. Just look at it.
So like I understand the value that you're bringing. It's just that 5K sounds a little bit too much for me right now.
I honestly don't know if we're gonna be able to do this challenge. Okay, let me quickly explain what's going on. Over the last 5 years, I've tried every online business model under the sun, and only one of them was able to consistently make me real money online. And it wasn't any of the guru oversaturated models like day trading or dropshipping. None of that. Instead, it's a sneaky new business model that's super untapped and everyone uses, but no one talks about, and it's called content operating. It's when you take full advantage of the booming creator economy and work as a content engineer for business owners and influencers using AI to help convert views into actual sales from their social media. And it currently makes me $30,000 every single month as a 22-year-old college dropout. But what if I had to start from complete scratch? Meaning I can't use any of my previous connections, case studies, results, or my following. Can I make $5,000 in only 1 week as a beginner content operator using nothing except my computer and a Wi-Fi connection? Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay, so it's day 1 of the challenge and I'm gonna put together a plan of action. The way this business model works is I only need 1 sale, which is 1 client paying me 1 time and we're good to go. But because we can't use any of my previous case studies, we're gonna pick up the slack by becoming so knowledgeable and doing so much deep market research that we already know all the answers despite never doing this before. I'm gonna spend the whole day picking a niche and then studying and analyzing what's currently working in it so that I can find a unique angle to serve as a mechanism to land a client. And if that sounds complicated, don't worry, because there's this new dark magic secret tool that the AI gods have bestowed upon us that will literally just do it all for us, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it works. It's called Manus AI, and let's make it happen. All right, so we're gonna do a quick run to the coffee shop and we're just gonna knock this work out and then we'll be good to go. Can I do an espresso macchiato? Okay, so I just spent the last 20 to 25 minutes researching using Manus, and I think I found something interesting. All right, so there's a lot of yapping here, but essentially I just asked Manus AI to conduct a deep analysis on the fastest growing social media niches, and it put together a lot of documents that I explored and basically told me to do the educational field of e-commerce. So I asked it to compile a spreadsheet with potential clients I can outreach to and exactly what they sell. This is like super important because the more you understand who you sell to and who you're actually working with, you know, the better you can provide value. The riches are in the niches.
First day of spring for Southern California, that's right. Some record heat for downtown Los Angeles.
Okay, so because I can't use my current Instagram, like we talked about, no previous case studies, no following, no connection, to actually make this challenge work, I have to start a new page to outreach to clients too. And if we look on my computer here, I have to first make that page actually look like I'm a real person and not some Instagram bot. I'm gonna go to Higgsfield AI, and I started creating AI pictures of me for social proof. Now, it did cost $9, so I'll keep a running total and track all of our expenses. Okay, so it's currently in queue. It's probably gonna take like 20 to 30 minutes while it's generating the AI avatar of myself. So in the meantime, while we wait, I'm just gonna go head up to my rooftop in my building and hit a quick little gym workout. Okay, I just got a notification on my phone that it's ready, so let's go check it out. And honestly, they were pretty good. They all look super realistic and position me more as an authority online.
King in the castle, king in the castle.
And it's done. Okay, let me go through my Instagram thirst traps really quickly and explain why I did what I did. Okay, so really the main thing I'm looking for is to just look like I fit in. I want to be an entrepreneur that's within the self-development e-commerce niche. So that's why I went with a lot of these working photos where I'm drinking a cup of coffee, I'm on my MacBook, or I'm taking a call, or I'm with a camera like right here, just so it looks super authentic. These are the photos I went with. That's why I also had the library picture, and also, you know, a nice one as well, because I want to show that I'm successful. So laying on a beach in a tropical island always helps. Think of it like DMing a girl. Better pictures equals better dates. Well, actually, I did 7. I threw this one in just to throw them off. So for sure, they don't think it's manufactured. Now, ideally, I have 2 more so I can fill out all 9 and there's no empty space. Like right now, you can see there's some, but I ran out of credits. And I don't want to spend another $9 on the AI software. So this is what we're rocking with. Time to go find clients to outreach to and curate our algorithm. To do this, I use the burner method. It's when you use the algorithm instead of it using you. So basically you just interact with videos only in a certain niche, and then Instagram will show you exactly the potential clients that you're looking for. Okay, to be honest, that happened way faster than I thought. Literally within like 10 minutes, my whole For You page is business. It's not all e-commerce quite yet. It's slowly getting there, but look, it's all about making money online. So that was quick. And then on top of that, I have a little trick through my infinite wisdom of content operating. and it's true, because look, I own contentsoperating.com. Like, I kind of pioneered this business model. All right, go to YouTube and type in your niche and the city it's most prevalent in. We'll see a bunch of micro influencers that we can potentially outreach to. They're the perfect range of 3,000 to around 50,000 subscribers, and we can even sort by channel size. So then we can go to their Instagram pages and we ultimately have an even bigger pool of people to choose from and outreach to. And look, guys, with the outreaching, there's 3 things I always follow: custom, concise, and convincing. No one wants generic text. They want something that's specifically to them. It's like trying to pick up a girl. If you go and you call her beautiful, that doesn't really mean much. And it's just generic and doesn't make you stand out. Versus if you go compliment something super specific to her, maybe her eyebrows, maybe, who knows, right? That's on you to do the research and to know exactly who you're outreaching to. So I'd watch all his videos right now. I'm gonna go look at his Instagram. I'm gonna look at the links in his bio, see what he sells, shows him I've done my homework, and I'm gonna provide him real value. Aloha. So it's day 4, and I just spent the last 20 minutes putting all the accounts that we found via the burner method of micro influencers into an organized Google Docs sheet. So that way I have it all in one spot, and we're basically going to start DMing them. And hopefully tomorrow we wake up to a couple responses, and then we can hop on a call and eventually get paid. Okay, so I just sent a bunch of DMs, as you can see. I'm gonna go research a couple more accounts and update the sheet. Oh, and here's a thought process behind some of the messages. I wanna show you literally everything. That's the whole point of this challenge. This is the outreach formula that I follow. It's a 2-message sequence. The first about identifying a gap in the market and showcasing some authority by providing value with good ideas. And the second, directly pitching the client so we can get them on a call and sell them on our content operating services.
Would you like a job starting now? Boy, would I!
So it's day 5. I just woke up here, and let's go ahead and check the DMs to see if we got any responses and hopefully land a client. And nothing. Yeah, no responses. To be honest, I'm not too surprised, because landing a client isn't an overnight task. It typically takes a lot longer, but for the sake of this challenge, hopefully we can do it within the next 2 days. So I'm gonna go send even more outreaches today, make them even more personalized, find even more angles or unique things I can say within the outreach.
1 eternity later.
I'm not gonna lie, it is taking a really long time, because I have to individually find the accounts using the burner method, then I have to research the accounts, then I have to manually outreach to the accounts. And because we're on such a time crunch, I know I said I can't use any previous case studies or my following, which I won't. I'm not cheating the challenge, but I will have to resort to AI to automate this process for me. So I'm gonna use my own custom AI outreach bot that is only available inside my content operating program that all my students have access to, because I do need the help. So here it is. It's called Operator Labs, and pretty much once I sign in, I'll show you there's a pipeline where I can organize all the DMs. It finds the creators for me, and then it also sends them a custom DM following the sniper method, all on my behalf. Let's go ahead and sign in because I do need the help, and AI makes everything easier. So let's go to prospects. Let's go to find prospects. Drop shipping, obviously. You know what? Let's just do 50 for now, and then we'll bump it up to 500 after the first search. And then here's the list with everyone, and we can literally just click on their name and it will show us a lot more information about him and what he sells. And then I'm going to add him to the campaign. So AI found me the client, but also connected directly to my Instagram account and started outreaching for me. Okay, so it's been all day. It's like 1 a.m. and honestly, I think I bit off more than I can chew. Doing this in such a short time frame, it's super hard. Like, I'm gonna send more follow-ups tomorrow. So, still nothing. I feel like we're not gonna be able to finish the challenge, unfortunately. But I did spend the last 30 minutes building up some highlights for the page so that there's a little bit more value, a little bit more proof that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to content. So I broke down a competitor or like one of the top people in the dropshipping space for potential clients. So Andy Starring specifically, and I talked about, you know, the content formats, who his ideal audience is, just to try to build some authority and once again strengthen the profile that we currently have. You know, that's kind of my plan as of now. And just as I was feeling hopeless, we struck oil. Yo, so literally I'm doing some work right now and I check my phone and look, we got a response. We actually got a response. So it's not like a super big client. His name's Lucas and only 7,000 followers. I saw him on YouTube. He only had like 4 videos, like less than 200 subscribers, but I see potential. Even though he's not like big in the space, you know, we got a response. It could turn into something. So I basically sent him this right here, telling him that he should do some more founder-led content. So I'm like trying to provide value, right? And he just said, hey Emil, I'm actually thinking of building up an audience first before I sell anything. What content formats do you suggest? Okay, all right, this is a big opportunity. I'm gonna play it chill because I'm not gonna like try selling him right off the bat. Okay, so I basically said challenge-based top funnel to shift limiting beliefs for your audience, educational-based to provide free value and establish authority, and then day in the life to have that founder-based content. So I'm gonna go ahead and just send that. And then I'm also gonna say, feel free to send over raw footage from your recent YouTube so I can make you a free sample, just so I can kind of showcase what I can do and provide some more value. Fingers crossed we finally got something. Okay, here's his YouTube channel. Like I said, only 4 videos, and now that he sent us the raw footage, I'm gonna go on Fiverr and I'm gonna use this guy. It's only $30 for an example video. And then I'm also gonna spend probably the rest of the entire day building out like a Miro board, just so I can put even more details on I'm gonna do a deep dive on this guy. Like, I'm gonna look at his LinkedIn, his TikTok, his Instagram, his Reels. I'm gonna find his mom's Facebook page. I'm gonna literally find out everything, do my homework, and then obviously we have the research from day 1 on dropshipping and his niche, and we're gonna build him a content plan so I can actually provide value. I also have an atomic bomb up my sleeve, which is my offer. If he doesn't like working with me, I'm gonna fully refund him the money, and who's gonna pass up on that? After some back and forth, he actually suggested that we hop on a call and we go over the entire content strategy together for the next day. So the next morning, I literally rush out of bed. I put on the best shirt that I could find in my closet, and it was go time. All right, I'm so nervous. All right, we gotta log in. Nervous laughter, man. I'm the worst when it comes to this. All right, he says he's ready. Hold on. Lucas.
Hello, good to see you.
Appreciate you hopping on this call today. I know we were going a little bit back and forth on the Instagram DMs, but happy we can meet face to face and sort of go over like the strategy in terms of your content system.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this. I want to hear more about it.
Yeah, it really comes down to like your specific goals on what you're looking for.
Yeah, so I mean, as I mentioned to you over the text, I feel like personal brand is right now the right move to do, right? Like everyone is doing it.
Essentially, you're looking to build an audience first and to sort of like get your name out there around e-commerce. And then down the line, as demand grows and you mentioned provide value, you know, offer some sort of like paid consulting where people can learn more of like the strategy behind it.
So I'm kind of very open. I would just probably start the process, see how it goes.
So that video you sent over, I actually created like a trial for you just so you can see sort of like my work and like what it would look like. All right, I'll play it right now. It's only like 30 seconds long.
$30,000. That's how much I made in 1 month doing e-commerce for the first time ever. I never built a Shopify store before. I never run Facebook ads in my life. I never bought a course, and I didn't have a mentor, and I definitely didn't know what I was doing. But somehow I made 30 grand in 30 days. And in this video, I'm gonna break it down exactly how it happened, the mistakes I made, and what I would do differently today.
So I built a little strategy for us just so you can really see where your head's at and you can see like my thought process behind it.
I love that you did some homework, that you came prepared.
Awesome. I'll go over everything really quickly because you have to think of Instagram or YouTube as like its own asset. If you think of consumer psychology, like when they watch one video, they'll go watch a second video and a third video. I think the big distinction we should make is that you're building real brands. So if Nathan's making that shift, it's even more of a reason that you should too.
Are you working with him or no?
No, I don't work with him. So I think that would be sort of like the belief shifting narratives that we really hone in for you.
Can you walk me through what would be like top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel like content?
Yeah, so top of the funnel, it would be more of like the lifestyle stuff. So I actually think he does an okay job of it, but if we want to see, whenever it's him talking about living in Miami, or he's driving, I think he owns a Maserati, that would be the top of funnel content. And then when he mixes in like, you know, tips about protecting your store from chargebacks, that would be like middle or bottom of funnel.
Talk me through your payment structure and everything. So how, like, what do you charge and that stuff?
You know, I see a lot of value in working together. That I guarantee, like, if we don't close 5 clients within 90 days, you know, I'll refund whatever you pay me just so we can incentivize each other to actually like optimize for sales. So essentially, like, my proposal is like 10% of the revenue generated, and then a monthly base fee of the entire system, like all the content and the scripting and everything, of $5K.
So like, I understand the value that you're bringing. It's just that $5K sounds a little bit too much for me right now. Realistically, with all the AI and everything, like, if I really wanted to, I could do it myself, right? Can we have some room for negotiation there?
Because yeah, you could ask AI, but like AI is not doing the videos for you. I mean, look, I'm happy to shave off like, you know, $1,000 and get to 4.
4K still sounds a little bit a lot for me, because again, I could always maybe outsource someone and it would be cheaper.
I'm not a video editor. Like, if you want a video editor, you can find one from India for like $4 an hour. And the editors, they're not gonna know the pain points. They're just gonna edit, like cut and paste, but it won't really bring in qualified leads for you.
What if we meet in the middle? What if we do 3,500? Maybe after, let's say, the first or second month, increase that base. So let's say we can then go to maybe 4,000, 4,500.
You're good at sales, bro. You sold me. Because I see this as a long-term partnership. So that when the page does blow up, like, you know, it's like a money printer for both of us.
So if this goes well, we are probably talking about like, you know, cooperating and working together for the next maybe 5 to 10 years, right? You say you want to send me the link, I can pay you right now. I just made the payment. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, let me just double check on my end. Yep, got it. Awesome.
Okay, I'm excited, dude.
Me too.
And again, you're running a good business, man. Like, you're providing a lot of value, you did homework and everything. I value that. Talk to you soon.
All right. Yo! All right. Oh, we did it. Oh, I kind of folded. I think I should have stayed at 4. Pretty good money, actually. Like, for 7 days, I just really wanted to finish the challenge, I'd say. But, like, here, I'll show you guys. Like, we can see it. You can confirm it right here. 3,000, and then obviously the payment processor takes a little bit of a cut, but $3,500 done. And look, now that I've done the hard work of actually landing the client, I'm gonna go ahead and just refer him over to one of my students that I mentor one-on-one with. They're already trained content operators by myself, and I'd rather hand Lucas over to them so they can have a long-term client and Lucas can pay them directly, because I simply landed him for the sake of this challenge. So I want them to win, and I'm gonna go ahead and make that switch right now.
Yo, what's going on, brother?
Bro, how would you like a client?
What, bro? Yeah, I want a client. Hey, let's go.
I got someone for you, all right?
What is it?
So after I completed that switch, here's my conclusion for the challenge. I'll put the exact profit on screen after you account for the payment processor fees and the editing expenses. We didn't finish the challenge technically, we failed, but we did get 70% of the way there, and that's without accounting for next month's income and potentially renegotiating that base and making even more. Also, I want to point out how 90% of the work was actually done before the call itself. All the homework, positioning, finding the right client, and the right way to actually provide value was all done before the selling part. To the point where it didn't matter that I had no previous case studies going into it or that many followers on the new Instagram account that I made with AI. Lucas could just tell that I was going to provide a ton of value, and that's why he was willing to pay me on our first call. Now, I will say if I wanted to land an even bigger client, someone that maybe wasn't just starting out, then I'd have to make a lot more videos on my Instagram page and actually build more authority in order to be able to sell on a higher premium client. But in just 8 days with only a laptop and a phone, I was able to build a real online business without having to be a genius or anything super special. It just took having the right business model. Because literally everyone needs content. There's not a single business in the world that can survive without advertising. So as content operators, we sell the shovels to the gold rush. So look, if you're tired of seeing everyone else make money online while you're still stuck, I got you, bro. Don't worry. I literally just reopened my one-on-one mentorship program where I will work directly with you until you land a client within the next 45 days. And if you don't, I'll work with you for free until you do. I did exactly this with my previous case studies like Chris, Ilias, Jack, Yash. You get the point. There's literally zero risk. All I ask is that you're 100% committed, and if it sounds like something you want to do, go ahead and click the first link down below in the description of this video and book a one-on-one call with me so we can build you a custom game plan moving forward with content operating. I don't know how much longer this business model will stay unsaturated, so literally now is your best time to start. And on top of that, make sure you subscribe to this channel because the next video, I'll actually post my full hour-long uncut call with Lucas and how I landed him as my first client. Also, I guess I was too busy setting up everything for Lucas, but I just checked the account and it turns out we got 2 more responses. One from Michael Bernstein, who's actually pretty big in the space, and the other was actually Mark Builds Brands. That's pretty wild. I look forward to speaking shortly with you on our call. Peace.